Let's look at his energy towards her during the relationship. His energy towards her in the relationship. His energy towards her. With the Temperance, I'm looking at those Sagittarius fiery wings, and he definitely had a temper with her, but also it's like he gave her what he wanted her to have, and that means in everything, in education, in work. It's like whatever he wanted for her, that was all she could have. That's what I'm feeling with the Temperance. He never let her have the whole pie. Like with the World in reverse, he never let her have the whole pie. He would just give her a taste. Like as she said, I want to be a famous singer, for example. I want to be a dancer. I want to be an actor. He would give her a taste of it, just enough to keep her there. And then it's like with the Seven of Wands, he'd cut it down. Just as she started to grow and climb, he would cut it down. He never really wanted her to be as big and successful as she had the potential to be. He would literally, with the World in reverse, block her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He just tempered everything, gave her bite-sized portions of everything as like a form of control, almost like a dog on a leash. And he definitely had a temper. Look at those red wings. And again, Judgment in reverse with the red wings. I'm seeing temper flare. Can you imagine huge dragon-sized wings made of fire just flapping around? Like that's the vibe that I'm getting from this. Let's look at her energy. The Hermit. It's someone in solitude, closed off. And you know what I'm also getting with this? Oh my God. You know how her hair was shaved? I'm getting the energy of her hair being shaved. She didn't want her hair shaved. That's all I can see now with this picture. The time where she had half her head shaved. She wanted to stay in solitude because she didn't want that. She didn't want that. So she just wanted to stay away from the camera. She didn't want to go out. Every time she was out, it was because he wanted her out. He wanted her to be seen, not because she wanted to be seen. She wanted to be in like seclusion. If she could just stay wrapped up, exactly. Oh my goodness. If she could just stay wrapped up in the bed all day, that's what she would do. She never wanted to be outside. She never wanted to, well, not with him anyway. You know what I mean? Like, she got to a point where she just wanted to stay at home in the bed. Give her like a snuggie. Give her a snuggie and she's inside. And she definitely didn't want, with the King of Swords in reverse, she got to a point where she just didn't want to talk to anybody. She kind of didn't even believe anybody. She didn't trust anybody. She got tired of being around people. She got tired of being around men. And she was very young. She was very young. She was very naive. Oh my goodness. Look at the tyrant at the bottom of the deck. Look at the tyrant at the bottom of the deck. The Emperor in reverse is a tyrant. She was very young and naive, and he preyed on her. I don't know how old she was when she got with him, but she had to have been young in age or young in experience, because he preyed on her. He knew exactly what he was going to do with her. From the get-go. From the get-go, he knew exactly what he was going to do with her. He did. He preyed on her. He preyed on her. From day one. Oh my goodness. Where is that Emperor? Oh my goodness. Let's just leave that out. That to me is their energy in a nutshell. The Emperor in reverse, a tyrant, a literal tyrant, and the Page of Cups, a new, someone new and naive and, you know, just looking at the world for the first time. He told her, I'm gonna give you everything. Listen, the Six of Pentacles, he made it sound so nice. The Knight of Swords, he came rushing in like the knight in shining armor, giving her gifts. He gifted her everything. If she said, I want a shiny blue dog, he would find a shiny blue dog. And he gave her everything that he could think that she even would want. That's how he preyed on her in the beginning. He gave her everything. He gave her everything. But listen, Queen of Swords in reverse. Then he became very like swift with the tongue, cutting her down verbally. Oh my goodness, he cut her down verbally. The Queen of Swords has a very sharp tongue and cares nothing about your feelings on the other side of it. So he cut her down, and that's what kind of made her want to stay in the house. And also, I'm feeling with that knife there and looking at the side of her head again, he forced her to cut her hair. He forced her to cut her hair. And she did not, oh, that's going to make you look good. That's going to make you look edgy, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, she ain't want to do that. The things that he forced her to do made her want to stay in seclusion. Okay, so let's look at the sex trafficking allegation. Look at that. 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh. To me, this is him putting her like on advertisement to the highest bidder, to the highest bidder, to the highest suitor. Oh my gosh. Knight of Cups in reverse. When I say sold to the highest bidder, it's not necessarily with money either. I'm not getting the money. It's not like he was doing this for money. He was trading her for kind, gifts of service, different acts of services. And it did not have to be money, because he was not chasing the money. He just wanted the Emperor in reverse. He just wanted to do things because he could. Simply, the Emperor in reverse. I could do it. I could. Oh, I could do it because I could. Look at the beautiful Queen of Wands. Who is a Queen of Wands? This is a Sag. This is a fire sign. This could be Kim Porter, his ex-wife, popping up saying, you know what? He did the same thing to me. He did the same thing to me. He did the same thing. Bottom of the deck. He also gifted me everything. He gave me everything. And then also forced me to do things with my hair. Also made me want to stay secluded. Also forced me to do things I did not want to do and made me want to be secluded. I didn't want to be out with anyone either. I think Kim was a model, but she got to a point where she didn't want to be out and about. She just wanted to be at home. But he definitely did the same thing to her, gifted her everything. That's how he lures them in, buys them things. She's like, yep, that's me from the other side. This me talk from the other side. Yeah, she said, he did me the same way. The same way. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yes, so back to over here, the sex trafficking, absolutely, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck, the trickster, tricks, lies, says one thing, does another thing, lies, and manipulation. But the Wheel of Fortune, this to me looks like a train. Oh my gosh, a train. Put 2 and 2 together. I can't say it because it's on YouTube, but I literally just looked at this and saw a train. But anyway, yes, sold to the highest bidders. I'm getting like an auction type vibe with the 6 of Wands. I'm definitely getting an auction vibe. Here she is standing there, you know, vulnerable, and these men in the back are like voting or like putting in their bids for her. Any suitor would just come through, any suitor, and like audition to see if they could be with her. Look at the threesomes that were had. Look at look at all the knights in reverse. Look at these dirty. Oh, I can't even say it because I'm on YouTube. But these dirties, okay, just coming with any old type of bargaining chip. I'll do this. I'll do this. You know, I want to see her do this. I want to see her do that with the Three of Wands. I want to watch. You know, I'll bid to just watch. I'll bid to do this. You know, just that's the vibe that I'm getting. Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yikes. Let's look at human trafficking allegations. Come on, Kim. Let me put you back. Kim came out. She said, listen, he did me the same way. He got me when I was young, too. He gave me the whole spiel. He wanted a following. He needed somebody to follow him. And I was just following his every word. That's how she's saying. Like, I was just following his every word. Like, eating it all up. So wherever she is, it's like she's saying she's with you, Cassie, and she is glad that things are finally coming to the light. She's glad that things are finally coming to the light, and his skeletons are finally coming out. Oh, she said, I've been waiting a long time. The Ten of Pentacles is, I've been waiting a long time. She says, I'm up there just laughing. I'm up there loving it. I'm up there loving it. I'm up there loving it. Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry. I just got so excited. Yo. Kim say, listen to me, honey. She says, I'm up there in heaven, like I'm loving every minute of it. The nights that she was going to bed crying over things that he said to her or did to her, verbal abuse, physical abuse, the things that he's done, and to allegedly, okay, all alleged. But the things that he allegedly said and done to her, she said, you know, now that she's at peace on the other side, he, in his toxic ways, the Six of Swords in reverse is someone who's always going back on their words, always like a cycle of toxic behavior. The Six of Swords in reverse is like being flushed down the toilet. You know, it only gets worse from there. You get what I mean? It's just going from bad to worse pretty much. And that's how I'm reading this card. But in reverse, the Nine of Swords is saying, I don't have to deal with that anymore. You know, she's looking down with the Eight of Swords. It's like, I'm looking down at that and I'm just laughing at him. I'm glad that I'm loving that. He's finally getting what he deserved. He's finally getting what he deserves for all the hurt that he caused me and my family. The Ten of Pentacles, it's been a long time coming, but I knew that eventually it will come to the light. And with the Magician, I'm looking at her saying, like, I'm up here, you guys are down here, or he's down here, but I'm seeing every bit of it. I may be up here, and y'all may be down there, but I'm seeing it. I'm sending my energy to support Cassie and everybody else who is trying to like expose him. I'm sending my love. I'm sending as much energy as I can. But overall, she is happy. She's loving it. She's ecstatic. You know what I just realized too? Oh my goodness. As many times as the Hermit card came out, the Hermit is a Virgo and Cassie is a Virgo. So tying those two energies together is just a confirmation. Yeah, that was her. Every time I look at the Emperor in reverse, it just makes me so angry. Sitting there next to the innocent Page of Cups. Are you kidding? That just really makes me angry. So, human trafficking. Let's look at the energy around that. Look at the Three of Wands. Oh my gosh. Look at the boats. Look at the boats. Okay. Do you guys not see the boats? What she is saying is true. Listen, look at the bottom of the deck, another boat. He definitely sent this woman on a journey, and for some reason, she kept coming back. Six of Swords in reverse. For some reason, even though, look at what the shirt says, over it. Even though she was over it, each time, this was a multiple time thing. I'm reading the Four of Cups as I did it once, I was told I was never going to have to do it again, but I did it again, and I did it again and again and again and again. Listen, not just her either. Not just her, but the Four of Cups in reverse. I'm getting multiple women, and I'm getting multiple times. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. But the boats on the Three of Wands and him, I'm looking at him, Mr. Emperor in reverse, standing there like waving goodbye as the boats or the cars or the helicopters or the motorcycles or whatever took these women away. Okay, multiple women and or men and multiple times. And then for some reason, she kept coming back, even though it was toxic, and it was in poor judgment at the bottom of the deck. Even though it was toxic, she somehow kept coming back, because you know what? When you're the Page of Cups and you're dealing with the Emperor in reverse, you're afraid. You are threatened, darling. You are threatened. Your family is threatened. And it's like you literally have no choice. The Strength is about someone. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Look at that. Oh, listen, my God. He groomed her from a child, from when she was a baby cups to a woman cup. She was groomed by him. Groomed. This is him. This is her. Led to follow. Follow my lead. What I say. What I tell you to eat. How I tell you to dress. Literally grooming her to be who and what he wanted her to be from when she was a child until she was adult. The woman that she is today is in large part because of his influence. In large part because of his influence, because he literally groomed her journey. I don't even know at this point if she has her own thoughts. I don't even know if she has her own thoughts, really. I feel like every thought she has something to do with what he taught her. Let's look at sexual battery. The energy around sexual battery. Wow. With the Six of Swords keeps coming up, I'm getting energy of like there were times where she did have an out, but she would leave and then come back. You know, maybe he would threaten her or whatever the case was, but she would leave and come back, even though she knew that it was toxic. The Four of Cups, again, with the shirt that said, over it. And I'm getting multiple times, and I'm being told, this is the last time. This is the last time. I'm getting that. Five of Cups, sadness and remorse, and just feeling drained. And I keep getting the three. I'm getting three. Look at this. 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. So the numbers go in order. Love that. But I'm also getting three because she's looking at 3 cups here and she's looking at 3 cups there. So I'm getting a lot of threesomes as well. And that is a form of soul battery. If you're not into that, if you don't want that and someone's forcing you to do that and then watching you, I'm seeing this being him and other people, or him record. Oh my God. So now with the Four of Cups being watched, her being with multiple people and being watched and recorded, I'm getting that same thing from here. Being watched as she performed with multiple people. Like a very dominatrix type of energy, you know, like and then with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's like a cycle that she couldn't get out of. It was a cycle she just couldn't get out of. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. She just said, I just couldn't get out of this cycle. I would leave and I would come back. I would leave. It was just a toxic cycle that I could not leave for whatever reason. She knew it was wrong. She hated every minute of it. But every time she left, she would come back. He would do something with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. He would do something to pull her back in. Almost like a yo-yo. Very much like a yo-yo. He would just bring her back. Boomerang her right back. It's almost like she was stuck in a web. Oh, she was stuck in a web. Oh my goodness, because he had pictures of her. And this I actually did read or see on Instagram, that he had pictures of her circulating. Yes, this is why. This is why she kept coming back. Oh my gosh. So look at the woman here with the phone in her hand. So these are all the pictures being circulated about her, or threatened to be circulated about her. Every knife that is going through this woman's body is a picture or a message that he will send her and say, if you don't come back, if you don't bring your ass back, I'm gonna leak this and this and this and this and that. And so each time she came back, the Three of Pentacles is always a picture card to me. Every time I see this card, the first thing I think about is a picture, because this woman is literally drawing a picture. And look at that, she's naked. So someone took a picture of her naked and threatened to share that about. If that's why she kept coming back, you Emperor in reverse, you tyrant. You tyrant, you bully. Like, that's all I can say. That's the YouTube version of it. You bully. That is the YouTube version. That's literally like all I can say. He forced her and watched the things that he did and just watched, or the things that he had other people do to her on his behalf and just watched. And that makes sense too with him watching, because he was taking pictures and recording and threatening to share and leak, forcing her each time to come back. That's why it felt like a yo-yo. Yikes. This monster, absolute monster. I'm gonna blow everything up. Like this is what I'm hearing from this. Like, I'm gonna blow everything up. I'm gonna leak this to the press. Like, picture the devil is your worst nightmare. So whatever represented her most vulnerable state, her vulnerability, whatever that was for her, he threatened her with that. It doesn't even have to be the pictures. You know, at this point, I feel like it's beyond the pictures or past the pictures. She doesn't even care anymore about the pictures at this point. She's like, everyone's already seen it. I don't care. I'm over that. This feels like something else, something worse. Something else and something worse. Something that really kept her like bound and tied to him. He says, like, at a snap of a finger, I could turn your whole world upside down. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. With a snap of a finger, I could turn your whole world upside down if you don't do what I say, if you don't listen to me. If you don't do what I say, if you don't listen to me. Again with the threes. Yes, look, and then it goes in order again. 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Yeah, it's something about him liking to watch her, allegedly, with multiple people. The Three of Cups. With multiple people. He likes that. Why? That's just his kink, okay? And there's a lot of Cups energy. And I think Puff Daddy is a Scorpio, okay? So all of this Cups energy could be, you know, representing him, his kink, his fetish. It was just something that he liked. The Three of Cups is screaming loud and proud to me about them parties. Those Hollywood parties. Let's just call it that. This is those Hollywood parties, okay? And okay, now I'm getting another picture here. the Hollywood parties that they would have, sometimes she would have to perform at those parties. Those parties sometimes are for her to perform. Allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. And it was just one of his kinks. Something that he just liked to do. Because for him, it was just fun. It's just fun. It's just something to do. It just turned him on. Really weird. Alright, let's just see what gender... Again, with the Six of Swords. Again. And I keep seeing this card wanting to pop up as well. The Six of Cups. It's almost like she feels more drained by the amount of times that she kept going back. Like now that she's out and you know she's happy in her new relationship and all is going well, I hope, she's like drained by the amount of times that she went back. Like now she's looking at it like, oh my goodness, I should have just stayed gone the first time. He didn't do none of that stuff he threatened me to do. And whatever he did obviously wasn't as bad as he made it seem. So with that, she's like, I should have left a long time ago. I kept going back to a toxic situation. I kept going back. He kept luring me back. But yeah, I should have left a long time ago. And now with the Justice, and now I'm seeking justice. And now I'm, as you should, Cassie, as you should. And now I'm seeking justice because he hurt her so bad. He hurt her so bad, and she just wants to be healed from that. Okay? She just wants to be healed from that. She has, like with the Ace of Wands, she has a new chance at something. She's like, I have a new chance. I have a new life. I have a new everything, you know, and I just want to wash away that part of my life, the part of her life that she spent with him. She wants to be able to walk away from that fool, close that chapter, and move on with her new love. And you know what? You got daggone right she want that money. You got daggone right she want them coins. You got daggone right she want them coins. As she should. As she should. And I hope her husband is the one that put her up to it. Because good for you, honey. Because now you and your wife going to be rolling in the dough. You know, man, how many nights this man probably had to like relax her and help her go to sleep, and the pain that she felt, that he also felt with her, the abuse that she went through, she told him about it, they talked about it, and he had to feel that trauma with her. You know what I'm saying? It's like she lived it and went through it, but as her husband, I'm sure that he also lived it and went through it. So I hope that he pushed her and finally gave her the courage and the motivation to bring this to justice. Yes, you better pay me. Yes, bring that fool down. Right? So, yeah, that was getting me fired up. Yes. You know, even though they settled in court and she may not have gotten the full amount that she wanted, listen, everybody knows now. Everybody know about him now, girl. You see what I'm saying? So you may not have got all the money, but you got the support. You got the love. So congratulations on that, and I wish you all the love and success. Look at the Justice at the bottom of the deck. Yes. I got the last laugh, so to speak, with the Justice. He may have groomed her and hurt her, you know, for lack of a better word. He may have done all those things that she alleged that he did. But now, and blocked her career. But with the Justice, it's like she's gonna have the last laugh. She's gonna have the last laugh. Because now this lawsuit opened up a can of worms for him. And people are going to be digging and digging and digging into his past. And things are going to come up and out that he did not expect. Let's do a little prediction of what do we think is going to come up next for him. Let's do that. Okay, because things are going to come up and out. Look, ooh. It's like his world is going to be over because the moon in reverse, things are going to come up and out of the dirt. Things are going to be unburied, okay? Things are going to be brought to light, honey, and I love it. It's like the world in reverse. His world, as he currently knows it, his world is going to come down. The World Wide Web, everybody's going to be deep, 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 deep. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's going to start to lose endorsements, honey. As more things start to come out, his world is going to start to boop, 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 go down. Trust. Especially when they get into the grooming stuff. Like if they open that topic about how he groomed her and may have groomed other people, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, honey, he's going down. Once they start to open that and bring shed light on all of the lies and deceptions that he, especially with his ex-wife, if they start to open that can of worms, the abuse that he put his ex-wife through, okay, and open up, oh my goodness, and oh my, and open up the how she died, okay? The King of Swords is a very, very violent man. You see that knife in his hand? He's a very violent man. Let's just leave it at that, okay? That's what I'm gonna say for entertainment purposes only. But that justice, as they start to unravel and start to look into his Five of Swords, into his past, and see his violent behavior, and then start to dive more into how his ex-wife died. Justice, okay? So Cassie, you may not have gotten every amount of money that you wanted, but you know what I'm saying? Justice, as they start to chop him down bit by bit, justice will be served in other ways. Let's just call it that. So let's see what's next for him. What is next for you, Mr. Puff? Look at that, Judgment in reverse. Look at that, the Knight of Swords. People are going to start judging him, gossiping him. They're going to start to bring up old stories. Listen, all stories that you thought was gone, buried away. No one's talking about those anymore. Knight of Wands in reverse. Something that fizzled down. Two of Pentacles. Oh no, it's about to resurface. It's about to come back. And I do believe it's going to have a lot to do with his ex-wife. It really is about the abuse and the violence that he used to put her through. I'm telling you, that's what it is. And she's from the other side saying, you know what? This is what I want. This is what I want. I couldn't wait for this moment. I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't the one on the... That's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't the one on the other side. Here we go with the Death card. On the other side, bringing it up, pulling it up out the grave, pulling it up. Judgment in reverse, letting the cat out the bag, pulling things out the grave, so to speak, stirring it up again. She wants things to be revealed. She wants the media, look at the phone in her hand, she wants the media to start talking about it. She's on the other side and she's like, I want people to know what happened to me. I want people to know what happened to me. I do. The Hermit, my book. I want people to know what happened to me. I want people to read my book. I want it to get out there. The Magician, she's like, again, I'm up here in the other realm and you guys are down here, but trust me, I'm still around. I'm still able to see and hear and know what's going on. And I'm happy that he's finally getting found out. And I want you guys to read my book. Is her book out? I don't even know if her book got published or anything. I don't know if it's out or not. I don't even know the name of the book. But with this, I'm feeling the vibe of her writing a book and wanting the book to be out and wanting people to know what she went through. The Five of Pentacles. I want people to know what I went through. She was abused. Allegedly. And she's like, yep, from the other side, and I want you guys to know it. Yep. And that's her justice. Period. And that's her justice. I told my truth. And I told my truth, and that's my justice. Getting my work out there. Getting my book out there. Getting people to know what happened to me. Getting people to know what happened to me. That's my justice. That's what she wants. What else is coming for you, Puff? What's coming for you? Oh my goodness. This is, oh my God. Okay, so, 8 of Wands in reverse. Hit and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh my gosh. Judgment. People are going to be judging him. I keep seeing the Hierophant. Something about a following that he has, like an occult following almost. This could also represent the media, something where people are tuned in and really following and paying attention and like hanging on every word. He's trying to build a case or build a certain type of reputation or something of the sort. So maybe he's gonna go to counseling. You know what I mean? Like, he wants people to see him in a good light now. So he may start to talk about how he's eating better, how he's seeing a therapist, how he is reading self-help books, juicing, a cleanse, something of the sort, because he wants people to follow him. He needs people to follow him. The Hierophant needs people to talk to. They need to talk to you. They need a following. They need to lead someone. So as his stock starts to plummet, look at the 8 of Wands in reverse. Let me tell you something. That means the pipeline that was once flowing to you is being slowed or stopped. Endorsements are drying up as we speak. You hear me? Movie deals, song deals, whatever the case is, drying up. So that's why he's going to try to switch modes with the Hierophant and get people back following him and back talking to him in a good way. Watch he end up working out, doing things, trying to get his body right. Watch. If he grow locks, that's gonna take me out, because bruh, I just see him trying to do something different. You know what I mean? Something to get people following him in a good way again. That's it. Because y'all, we already with the judgment. We are already judging him. The good, the bad, the ugly. We are bringing up all things. Listen. Do you see these coffins? Do you see these coffins? Yo, we are going to go back into the archives of things and people that have died. Yo, everybody that has died on his label, first of all, they're like, yes. They with it. They with the shenanigans right now. Okay. But everybody that has died on his label and or around him, people are going to start to tie that. And I know that there were already conspiracy theories and we were already doing that to some degree. But now with this whole Cassie drama and these allegations, it's just going to stir things up in a new way. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It's going to like turn things on their head. And people are going to find things and see things that they did not see before. I don't know why they're going to see it now all of a sudden and they didn't see it before. But they will. Okay? They will. And we are just going to be judging and eating it up with the judgment. We are going to be eating it up. But King of Cups in reverse. This is a Scorpio card. This is a Scorpio card. And it's in reverse. This represents to me Puff. Definitely. Look at that. I say Puff and the daggone Ace of Pentacles pops out. He really feels like, honestly, oh my goodness. He feels like all of the, he's so freaking cocky. He's so cocky. He feels like I'm gonna put out some money and all this will blow over. All this will go away. Like, he's so confident that if he pays this person and that person, that they're going to continue to shut up. They've been shutting up all this time. So no matter what allegations come out, he's so overly cocky and confident with the sun here that his money is long enough to handle it, that he feels like he has nothing to worry about with the Ace of Wands. He's very confident. He has nothing to worry about. And as a matter of fact, the Ace of Swords in reverse, I'm getting two stories. One is planting fake stories to make the real ones almost look crazy, if that makes sense. Because I'm getting a vibe of seeing something that isn't real, almost seeing or reading something made up. So him or his team may plant fake stories. Okay. Interesting. And the Four of Pentacles, he's like, yeah, and you guys are just gonna eat that up. I'm gonna plant these fake stories. It's gonna make the real ones look fabricated. You know what I mean? No one's gonna know the real from the fake, and you guys are just gonna eat that up. It's like, he's saying it's like giving candy to a baby. That's what he's saying with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like giving candy to a baby. You guys are just gonna eat that up. And then he feels like he's just gonna be able to go back to his life. You know, throw out a diversion real quick so no one's really paying attention to him anymore. Everyone's over. And then when everyone's over it, he can go back to his life, doing the same thing that he's been doing. I've been doing me for so long with the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very slow, stubborn suit. Very slow, stubborn card, the Knight of Pentacles. Very slow and stubborn. I've been doing what I've been doing for so long that I'm going to continue with the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to continue what I've been doing because it's gotten me to where I am today. It's gotten me to where I am today. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. So after I create this diversion and after y'all eat it up, the little smoke screen and mirrors, you know, I am going to go back to doing me. That's his energy. That's his energy. With his cocky self. I got enough money to make y'all forget. That's the other message that I'm getting with the Eight of Swords. Forgetting. Hearing something, seeing something, reading something, but then in reverse, forgetting it. Somehow forgetting everything that you've seen and heard with the Six of Cups. How to give the public something to let them forget everything they've seen or heard. Now, for the people close to him, it's going to be money. He going to pay y'all off. He going to pay y'all off like he been paying y'all off. And y'all going to continue to shut up like y'all been shutting up. Okay? For those certain people that's in it for the money, he gonna continue to pay y'all and y'all gonna continue to be quiet. But for those like Cassie, I applaud you. Okay? Because y'all are the ones throwing a wrench in his plan. That's why he's so cocky. And I really do hope y'all bring it down. Bring it down with the Ten of Cups. I really do hope y'all bring it on down. What's next for Cassie? Look at him showing up everywhere. What's next for her is him probably threatening her. All right, what's next for Cassie? What is next for her? What's next for Cassie? What's next for Cassie? Not me singing. Okay. What's next for her? What's next for Cassie? I feel like there was something else that she wanted to do. Yes, she put out the lawsuit. It didn't exactly go the way that she wanted it to go. But her team, her family, her friends, her husband, I feel like there's something else that they're planning or something else that they're trying to cook up, something else that they're planning, or something else that they're trying to do with the Three of Cups. Getting together, they're celebrating obviously the small win that they did have, but also planning something else. But allegedly with the Five of Swords, I feel like them being watched, followed, spied on, something of the sort, where people are coming back and telling Puff certain things. Yes, they're coming back and telling Puff certain things, which with the Death card in reverse is like making them fearful. So basically, whatever they're working on or whatever they're planning to do, at this point, they're almost like afraid to take the next steps because they feel like they're being watched. The Death card is a transition into the next phase, the next plan. So her suing him, I don't think was the end all be all. I feel like, okay, first I'm gonna sue him, then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. Like it's like a multi-step or multi-part plan that her and her husband and whoever put together. Like she probably been working on this for a while, and good for you. But with the Five of Swords, somehow that's starting to leak back to Puff, alleged. And now even though she sued him and she, you know, got whatever she got, she's afraid to move on to the next thing. You know, like things are just halted at this point in whatever the next step of the plan was. It's like she almost has, it's like she had, look at the double sixes. Yes, it's like she has Stockholm syndrome. She kept going back because he was threatening her. And even though he may not be threatening her the same way at this point, you know, she's safe, she has a family and all that. But the Six of Cups, those memories, it's like a shock collar on a dog. The Six of Cups talks about memories, being in a fog, being almost always in a daydream, so to speak. And so, remember when I said earlier, how she is today is because of how he groomed her to be. So even though she did win partially with the lawsuit, she's still afraid. She is still afraid, okay? And she, in her mind, keeps going back to the memories. Keeps going back to things that he's done to her, said to her, how he's inappropriately done whatever. She keeps going back to those thoughts in her mind. Wow. Queen of Cups. And that's why she's just tired of it and she wants justice. She's just tired of it. It's been going on for way too long, way too long, way too long. 10 of Pentacles, way too long. So anyway, what's next for her? I hope that she does get the courage to follow through with whatever part B of this plan was. Whatever the next part of the plan is, I hope that she finds the courage to just do it. Stop letting him rule you and control you. Even though you're out of that relationship, he's still at a point where he's ruling and controlling her. And I hope that she gets out of that. King of Wands in reverse. Someone who is a gaslighter. The King of Wands in reverse is a gaslighter. And with the Three of Wands, he's watching from afar. Oh, you better believe it. You better believe it. He is watching from afar. He has his goons, his henchmen. This could be someone at her favorite Starbucks or McDonald's. You hear me? Someone at her favorite restaurant. He has intercepted and they're relaying messages back to him. They're relaying messages back to him. And she knows that. And now she's afraid to move on. But I hope that she does get the energy and courage to do that. I really do. For all the pain that he put her through. She's like, I really thought I was so young and naive. Like, this is what I hear her, thinking and telling her husband. I was so young and naive. Like, I really thought he loved me. I really thought when he said, this is what all couples do, and if you love me, you do this. Like, I really believed him. I was so young and naive. Like, she's beating herself up about it. But she's like, that hurt. I'm so hurt by that. You know, she's so hurt by that. She's so hurt. And she's more hurt by the fact that she fell for it. You know, I'm more, and that's again with the justice. And I just want my justice. I just want my justice. I really believe that we were in love. Everything that he would tell me, I would believe him. And I'm really more pissed now that I let him control me and tell me lies and manipulate me for so long, and keep me on a string and bait me with everything that he thought I wanted. Look at the King of Cups, him again in reverse, the Scorpio man in reverse. And she's just really upset that he blocked her career for so long, manipulated her and lied to her for so long. And look at his baby mother up there in reverse again saying, and honey, he did that to me too. Let me put you over here, my love. Okay, let me give you the spotlight. She said, and honey, he did that to me too. Paraded me around when it was convenient for him and whooped my ass because he needed a following. The Hierophant. He needs people. Look at the Emperor in reverse again. He needs people to follow him. Like, he is, if he doesn't have social media, if he doesn't have people following him and listening to him and trying to be like him, then he feels like he has nothing. So he's going to do what it takes to get that. If that means that he has to parade a certain type of woman on his arm, that's what he's going to do. If that means that he has to buy, sell, and trade people like their livestock, then that's what he's going to do. Whatever it takes to be loved and supported by Hollywood, or just to get the attention from the people. You know, it's going to bring money. It's going to bring attention. It's going to bring fame. That's what he lives from. That's what he drives on. Even hurting people is kind of turns him on in a way. Like, he's just a bully to some degree. He likes to hurt people and likes to watch other people get hurt. You know, that's kind of weird, but that's the vibe. That's the vibe. And then he walks away. Keep getting the Six of Cups. Keep getting the Six of Cups. Yeah, and then he hurts you, and then he pays you or buys you out. You know, buys your silence is what I'm getting with the Six of Cups. Gives you something to pacify you. Okay, gives you something to keep you quiet, so to speak. And then the Seven of Swords. Then he just walks away. He literally gives you what you need to shut up, and then walks away. And what he's given you is not even a fraction of what you deserve. Of what you deserve, you know, just something enough to keep you quiet, but not enough. Hence the lawsuit. Okay. With the pink dot and the black dot, he is definitely going to switch some information. There's going to be a lot of smoke and mirrors. Like I said before, I'm getting a lot of covering up. I'm getting a lot of cover-ups with that black dot. Oh, a lot of cover-up stories. A lot of lies. Especially, when you got the money to do it, you're going to do it. You got the money, you're going to do it. Especially how cocky he is. And he's been doing this, practically his whole life, getting away with things because he has money. So he's going to continue to do that. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person has so much money, he feels like he could just pay people off, continue to do what he's been doing, and everything's gonna be all right. And then you know what? Before you know it, he has a whole new young woman on his sleeve, repeating the same cycle. Message to his next girlfriend with that in mind: run. Run. Okay, don't walk, run. Remember earlier when I heard train with the Wheel of Fortune? Look at that, train. Okay, wow. So with the train, I'm getting multiple people. You know where that goes. Detox. Watch him come out talking about, I'm on a detox, I'm on a cleanse, I'm going to church. If this man ends up in church, it's a lie. It is a... If he end up in church or found some new religion, it's a lie, okay? Run from that story, okay? Don't walk away, run. If he's gonna detox, he's gonna go to church, he's gonna be doing all this kind of stuff, and it's literally a trap. It's literally to trap you guys into believing what he wants you to believe, because that's just how it works in Hollywood, okay? He's gonna have the cover up, cover that story right on up. The TV, I'm looking at that as media, but also Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all the things, okay? TV just sums it up. Just gonna say that's my media right there. All right, what else do I got? Just, okay, I see just, short for justice. Yeah, because the people involved are trying to get justice. And I really do hope that justice comes out, even for the person who is too afraid to tell their story about him. Okay, because he done threatened you so bad or paid you off so good that you gonna keep the story to yourself. I hope that in some way this whole thing coming out is bringing you justice as well. But yeah, if he tries to say he's going for a run now to be healthy or he's detoxing, it's a lie. If he's going to church now, he's just covering up, things. If he's more prevalent in the social media, trying to do good things, especially around Christmas, giving out gifts and all that, he's literally just trying to cover things up. So thumbs down for you. And yes, if you are into learning tarot, check out my book. Yes, look at that. Check out my book, Ace of Cups. I put my heart into it. Yes, look at me writing a book. Yes. That's me writing books. So check it out, and link will be in the description box below.